Morning, you too. Finally got me a few minutes to myself out here. My trainer, he went into the Denny's and get him something to eat. We just got out of the got through using the showers. So coming towards the end of my first week of my on the road training. I got somewhere around 5 weeks left. Here's the rundown. The dislikes, of course. This whole sharing the cabin thing with a stranger is gonna suck no matter who you have as a mentor. Doesn't mean that my mentor isn't cool. That's gonna suck. Sleeping in the truck, eating in the truck, you know, 1 2 days without a shower, you know, the heat. One person wants the window down, the other one want it up. I pretty much just let it's my mentor's truck he leases, so I just let him do things his way. I don't want to rock the boat or make anything difficult to where I get, a hard time while I'm out here. So I just pretty much go with the flow as best as I can. Do what he asked me to do. Another thing I don't like, I wish I had more time to get the Qualcomm explained to me and the paperwork as far as communicating with the shippers and receivers and all that. I would like to know from start to finish what's the process. How do I pull up these jobs and get him in this little trip book that he has. Like, how do I do all that stuff? I bought myself a trip planner because he had one, so I figured, trying to learn from the master here, but I want you to go step by step. How do you start your day? How do you know where you're going and where you're going to end up? How long it should take you? The Qualcomm, they gave us a book that I guess breaks it down from start to finish, but I haven't had time to read it because basically I drive until it's time to go to sleep. I may have 1 or 2 hours to unwind. I'm not going to spend that reading a book, not yet. So maybe when he takes his home time, I can study up on it and get brushed up on it then. He's not a bad guy, so I can't really complain much. That's probably right now the things I don't like. I really don't like being in the truck this length of time. I didn't think about it, but like, you almost get claustrophobic, It's stuff everywhere. It's kind of junky, kind of cramped, you know. But I can't go rummaging through his stuff, so all my stuff is up on this top tier here, and I'm pretty much living out of bags. I got stuff all unorganized and everywhere. It's like driving me nuts. And then as far as that goes, the experience is good. Let me tell you a few things that I learned while I was on the road. When you first get out here, more than likely your trainer is going to do a lot of things opposing what you were taught in your training. So you're going to be doing things differently. You got to adjust yourself, and don't be argumentative. That'll get you sent back to, they'll probably get you another trainer if they don't want to deal with you. A trainer's not going to deal with you if you don't want to deal with you. So if you like your trainer and you feel like you're learning something, you don't want to be argumentative. But one of the biggest things I learned, you better master that clutch control. Because I got to a intersection, there was a bit of an incline, and I have a difficult time, especially when the truck is loaded, I have a difficult time getting over that small hill and going into a turn or whatever. So it's like you have to release the clutch and give it a little gas and all that. I have a lot of trouble with that, so I stalled the truck out like twice doing that. That's pretty scary too, because you don't want to roll backwards into whoever's behind you. And let's see, another thing, when you're coming to your exits on the, you're gonna get on there and they're gonna have you drive, and you might have a stretch of highway that's a 2-3 hour stretch. So you get comfortable, you get relaxed, and then your exit's coming up. Start breaking that speed down in enough time. Get yourself in ninth gear, get yourself in eighth gear, and you want to be in at least 6, depending on the speed of the ramp. Because those signs, they don't really give you enough warning that says, okay, you need to be in this gear. Pretty much in 45 miles per hour, you want to be in ninth gear. And then if you're heading towards a curve and you feel like ninth gear is too fast. Drop it down to 8. That'll put you in the 35 range. Yeah, some of those exits are very, very sharp, very steep curves, and you can't go in there fast. My first day, I hit a couple of them real fast, and it scared the mess out of me. And so, I'm getting the hang of it. But when I'm coming up on an exit, like say I've been driving for 200 miles, and then it's like exiting 5 miles, I get anxiety. I'm like, okay, I got to brace myself, and I'm watching, and I'm kind of panicky. I want to get out of that stage where I can just break it down real quick and not think about it. So, what else? I did some mountain driving yesterday, and it wasn't as bad as I thought, but it wasn't fun either. So today we are in Iowa, and I really am not sure as to where we're heading. I think we're going to Memphis, which means I may have to go through those mountains again. I'm not sure. I ask my man when he get back, but I think that's about it, man. But I'm gonna be honest with you. If my wife doesn't want to come out here and do over the road with me, I'm probably gonna find a local job. I don't know how long I can sit here and do this out here by myself. Now, I'm not saying I want to stay with a mentor. I'd rather, if I'm not OTR with my wife, I'm not doing it with nobody else. But I don't know if I want to live this over the road life. It ain't what I thought it would be. It's not as fun. It's not bad either. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to scare anybody or talk anybody out of it. I think my thing is just sleeping in the truck. I don't like the idea of sleeping in the truck with the truck running. I have a thing about that. That kind of weirds me out. I don't like that. I like to turn it. If I do sleep in the truck, I have it off as much as I can. I don't like idling the truck. I just got this fear of something going wrong, which is, I guess, is not often a likelihood, but that small window, I just don't like that idea. But I guess that's all I got for now. That's how my training's going. It's not good, but I mean, scratch that. It's not bad, but it's not the funnest experience either. It's like I'm a loner anyway, if you know that about me. So I'm not big on being around people. So I don't know. I might get my own truck and love it. I don't know. We'll see. But that's all I got for now, man. Y'all be blessed. Stay easy. And hope to see you on the road. God bless.